Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, I got the biggest shiver like happening as we speak. It's so cold. Why is it winter? But welcome in. Hello. Happy reset day. No, what was that? I think just a shadow. We're good. Okay. Hello. KB Gaming, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you. I have not looked at anything reset yet. I did get my Dream Snaps results. Not cute. Not cute, not good. Rachel, hi. Sundog, Momo, Candia, Joey, Anthony, hello. Sarah, hi. How you doing? Okay. Today we are going to be, of course, looking at all of the reset things, but mostly we're probably going to be continuing our decorating of Wishblossom Ranch, so I don't make a liar of myself from the stream title. That's the plan. You finally caved and bought your first tool skin set. Bells is so pretty. Oh, that's one of my favorites. My favorite is the Electrical Parade tool skin set, but after that, it might be the Bell ones, the like gold rose ones. So gorgeous, so gorgeous. Gonna be lurky today, no worries. I hope your meetings went well. Willie, hello. Felly, hi. How's everyone doing? How did everyone do on Dream Snaps? Listen, I got 1,500 moonstones. Not too pleased about it, but it's fine. It was the hair one, I think. And even though I did make an outfit that went with my hair, thank you very much. I understand a lot of people were probably doing like an actual like little makeover photo, like little hair salon photo. So it is what it is. You got 600? I'm sorry. Hi, Yana. 2.5K for something you didn't put much effort into? Well, rude, but congratulations. 900, I'm sorry. Okay, anything else here? No, nothing here that's new for me. Forgot to do yours. Oh my goodness. Making progress on the star path though. Okay, so what did I see? Was there was a tweet yesterday? No, I don't know. I feel like there have been a lot of, this is gonna sound grumpy. There have been a lot of nothing tweets recently from Dreamlight Valley. They've been popping up on my notifications way more often than usual, and none of it's exciting. That's a little rude. It's not that none of it's exciting. They've been sharing some stats from like last year, gameplay, stuff like that. They keep showing this darn garden talking about mementos, like, okay. And they did post, oh, that's what it was, I think. I thought it was going to be something exciting, but it was just the roadmap picture indicating that the update's coming at some point. Like, yeah, I know. I know it's coming at some point. Is this new? No.
Good to see you.
Just went into the boutique and took pics with the mannequins. Ah, that works. Still no fence. Oh my goodness. I'm getting real upset about this. Ezra, hello. If you see the farm one more time, honestly, it's getting to be a little silly goofy. All right, anything in Wishblossom Mountains? Give me something new. Give me something good. You thought the same thing, a lot of nothing news. Yeah, and it's fine. It's just, I feel like, did the Star Path just end or does it end next week? I haven't looked at it actually. We have 12 days left? They changed that. That was not always like that. Was that always like that? There's no way that we've always had 12 days left. I could have sworn it was supposed to end like this week. No? I don't know. Something about that doesn't sit right with my soul. Oh.
Oh, greetings, dear.
Equine treadmill? Okay. Probably getting Lady of the Tramp the week of Valentine's Day. I don't mind. I'm not like in a rush. I just thought that it was ending before because I thought the original predictions were like this week or next week. I thought it was supposed to end on the 21st or like the 26th or something. Not certain. Okay.
Mulan sure seems happy.
That was that. Amazing. Hi, Lucy. Hello. Okay, let's check out the Winter Floating Festival is still happening, but we have everything from that. Stunning. Star Path, routine duties will just be for extra moonstones, but I do certainly need those. Boutique challenges and dream snaps. Easy peasy. Dream snaps. Architectural statement. Decor. Show off your favorite architectural style through design. From Victorian charm to Art Deco glam, let your valley reflect the structural style you love most. Okay. It's a fine theme, I guess. You got 600 for your dream snap. Seems about right, as you were nowhere near on theme. The thing is, that theme was a little bit of an odd theme. Featured. Sunny Coastal Villa. Okay, this is cute. Some respectable fountain. This is cute. What do we think of the premium shop? I appreciate that we've only been getting 2 new things the past couple of weeks. I know the premium shop is pretty much just like the items are gonna suit some people's fancy and maybe not others. I feel like I haven't been super wowed by the premium shop the past handful of weeks or so. Nothing's been like, I don't know. I haven't looked at it and felt excited, I guess. You really wanted the confectionery building? Oh, I do love that building. That's one of my favorites. Hi, Cassie. You didn't buy anything this week? I will probably get the house because I do like to have the houses, but I'll probably get the fountain too because I do decorate with a lot of fountains. I'll probably get both of the items, but I don't know that either of them are giving like stunning to me. Maybe I'll just go ahead and pick those up now after I do a quick vacuum around here. This music is really hitting today. All right. All right. Okay. Sunny Coastal Villa, let's do it. You've not bought anything in the last 3 or 4 weeks. Not really wowed. Yeah. Minty Llama, hello. You got the new fountain. That's the only thing that got you inspired for this week. You're trying to work on your floating island storage and farming area. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, I have to check the forest at some point today. I'm planting a bunch of the Wishblossom Mountains crops to fill out my storage. We're gonna look at this on the beach, I think. Makes sense. Hi, Existential, hello. Got the casita walls too because you were missing that. I do like the walls. I do. Okay, do I need to clear some additional space? What if I just dig this spot to get this out of the way? The last thing you got was the wall kit in Elsa's palace. That wall kit makes me a little sad. It's real chunky, which I guess makes sense, but makes it a little bit more difficult to use than I would prefer. Also, I feel like the color palette of the Arendelle walls doesn't really go very well with any of the buildings. Summer Spectacle Fountain. Okay. I feel like you could probably put these back to back and that would be pretty. Let me go grab another one. Also, Sunny Coastal Villa. Ooh. In the cliff. I like this. I think I like this. I like this fountain too. This fountain is nice. I feel like this fountain could look really good with the Aladdin and Jasmine house or the Desert Palace maybe. I feel like it could look really good with a lot of things actually. This is cute. It's cute. Am I blown away? No. Do I like it? Yes. A little fancy beach villa moment. Thanks for lurking, Yana. Did I buy more of those from Scrooge? I have not bought the fountains. No, I've not bought more yet. I'm about to though. Your goal is to save for the next 2 weeks till the update and have a backlog of cash. That would be nice.
Maybe some grown-ups here aren't so bad.
Let's see. Scrooge, yes.
Hope
Hey,
you
bud.
have a bull market day.
Furniture. Buy some extras. Can I show my recommendation section? I think I did. Maybe I didn't. No, I think I did. Yeah. That's what I got. The house designs and colors remind you of Hannah Montana's house. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I could see it. Let's see. Let me put this fountain down and see if they do actually tile together. Because one thing I will say, it's a little bit of an odd... I like the shape, but also like how would I put this somewhere if I weren't putting two of them together? I don't know what kind of build I would do where I would want a straight edge and a rounded edge on a fountain, as opposed to just a really large fountain. Really long, fancy fountain. I think probably the lights will sync up once you go into a house and come back outside again. Are fountain tiles? Yes. My little corner, hello. Lurking while trying to figure out what to do for this week's challenge. Ah, yeah, that's cool. I like that. I feel like that's gonna look really cool with I'm probably gonna put them by Aladdin and Jasmine's house in the Glittering Dunes whenever I get to that. This house... I like it, but I do a little bit feel like kind of one of the things that happens in Dreamlight Valley a lot is I feel like there's a big spectrum of cartoony to realistic in both like textures, colors, and proportions for things. And I feel like this house reads more realistic than a lot of the other houses that we have for the beach. I wish there was a little bit more consistency in terms of style in that way. Not like types of buildings or like aesthetic of building, but like texture and proportion matching. Does that make sense? I feel like some of you probably know what I mean. I'm having a hard time thinking about how to explain it. Okay. Already did your dream snap? Nice. Wait, what was it? I literally just looked at it. Oh, yes. Architectural style. I don't know what to do. I'm not certain. I should probably just go to this vacuum. I think we're gonna go ahead and continue this build that we were so rudely interrupted with last time when my internet went out. I only got 1,500 moonstones on Dream Snaps, my little corner. A bit of a bummer, but it's a bit of a light week, and last week I didn't get anything from the premium shop. So this is what we got going on with Anna and Kristoff's castle here. I think we're gonna do this little fairy winter haven moment. That's what we were planning on last time. We were getting started and it just didn't quite continue. Okay. wants to use this to continue the... Let me see. This path just frustrates me a little bit. It can go under this. Okay, snaps and claps. Props where props are due. Even though this is an item, it can still go underneath other items, which is more than we can sometimes say about things. Okay. I'm going to just start with this over here, I think. Yeah? There? I know these fit together somehow because I've done it before. Oh. Okay. I think that one actually needs to go there. And that one can snap in kind of there. Let me see if that's what I'm thinking of. I think so. Looks kind of about right. All right. And then we'll grab you. And something is wrong. Something isn't right here. How do these go together? This is why I really would love if we just got, you know, regular path instead of doing to have it except right there. Just not quite right. Okay, for now, I'm just gonna pull that there. Anybody who loves these and uses them regularly, if you have any tips, I'm all ears. Fascinating. Okay, let me scoot these over. Okay, we're on to something maybe. Okay, let me remove all of this. And all of this. That there. Something like this. Hi, Ignis. How's it going? This feels like it should slot in there, but it does not want to. What if we tried that way? That way. Oh, you know, not great. I mean, it's not awful. Here's the thing. It's not super regular, but does it need to be? Probably not. It's a little, it's not really cobblestone. Snow-covered pebble path. That might be good enough. Now this, do I want to come off of here? That might be kind of nice. And then it would give us more room to do something more interesting over here. But we do also need to bring it back there. Okay. Yes, yes, of course. I also would like to have a little pond or river moment somewhere. If we could make that happen, that would be pretty fabulous. Ooh, I'm kind of impressed that we can actually put this underneath the well. I think a lot of things don't go under the wells. Maybe most of the rugs can. I know I sometimes put the pink rug from the Isabella set underneath the wells, and I think that looks really pretty. Beautiful. Ooh, I didn't notice the underside of these heels are purple. Even though I do wish, well, no, not even though. I was going to say I do wish we got some boots with this event island outfit. I think that would have been really nice. Okay, I'm going to move this back here for now. Those are gonna pop over there. I think it could be kind of cute to have a sort of rivery moment over here, and maybe the stone path kind of following along it. I do think the path is going to give me more trouble than the river kit, so I might do that one first. Hi, Nicole. Hello. How are you? And I think maybe we'll try to bring this off of here. Yes. Maybe this way. Oh, also because I think I was talking about this on our, it might have been our last Disney Dreamlight Valley stream. Although now I can't remember. It was recently. I think it was though. I think it was. I did actually today. Listen, I don't love stopping episodes of things in the middle of an episode, but sometimes it's just the way that life happens. I did actually finish the second episode of Heated Rivalry, and I feel like I may have spoken too soon. I feel like I'm a little bit invested now. I feel like I'm a little bit invested now. Because why did it kind of turn emotional all of a sudden? It was very abrupt, too. It was like a shock and awe on my door. Like this. Beautiful pebble path. Coming this way, leading here. I know I could bring this further, but I don't know that I want to, actually. And I might even bring another gazebo. Double gazebo entrance. Feels appropriately whimsical. Appropriately magical. And like it would leave access to that mining node, which is, of course, of the utmost importance. Yes. Okay. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Go ahead and bring some of these as well. Can I? Oh, it would be amazing if I could fit it there, but I can't. Interestingly, these cannot go on these pebbles. The pebbles can go underneath the gazebo, though. this? I think I have to rotate this. Like that. Either way, it's not going to be really lined up how I want it to be. I kind of would like for it to be... I'm rotating like I'm expecting it to change. Don't mind me. I know it won't. Huh. I think probably angled this way is better than how we had it before. Maybe we bring the river pond moment all the way like a little L shape this way. And we could maybe have a break in it where we could walk through into what is going to be a little... I don't know if it's going to be full side yard or if it's just going to be kind of nature. Haven't decided yet. I just need that out of my way. If I pick it up, it'll respawn within moments. Okay. To the river kit. I believe we begin with a small corner. Oh. Okay. I do always forget that the river kit can only move in the 4 directions. Which is going to be a bit difficult because this whole thing is on an angle. All right. We're gonna have to get a little bit creative. Yes. And bring this kind of this way. Where is... Oh, here it is. Uh-huh. Do these. I do want to leave space for some bushes or something in this area. I don't think I want that there. I think I need to extend this further. I do really enjoy the river kits. I feel like they're probably one of the best additions to the game. I do this way. And then I pull this way. That's gonna get a little messy. You can try it. Like so. Huh. Okay, let me try something else. Your brain still struggles to use it. I mean, it can be tricky. I don't struggle to use it too much anymore. I think I did a little bit bring this upon myself by attempting to do a river kit in a diagonal space. Because it doesn't want to play very nicely with that. Okay. We have this that we could use, and then bring this out here again, maybe? Is that the same piece as that? No, it's different. Okay. don't think I hate this. I think we end up closing this off though. And then we pick up another spot over here. Rebecca, hello, how are you? Do I feel like the river kits are worth getting from the shop? I think so. I mean, if you're gonna use them, for sure. I think they're fun in Dream Snaps. I've used the river kits, I think, a fair amount. I use them a lot just to make small ponds in areas. More than I do big sprawling rivers, but either is a fun way to kind of get creative and change the layout. It's nice if you don't really have a lot of buildings you want to put in one area and you're just trying to fill some space. It's pretty good for that. Okay, put that there. Put that there. And I think then we'll go ahead and close this off this way. Just a little tiny baby one. Like so-ish. Maybe. I mean, I have to pop down and actually look at it. Okay, small. You see the vision vibes are for sure there. Yeah, the vibes are little moment, leave some room for some pizzazz, and leave a spot here. This might be a little bit wide, but I think if we add trees or bushes or something, it's gonna make it feel smaller. I mean, there will be more trees around here because I want this to be kind of cozy and nestled if we can swing it. And I could always angle these to bring the path a little further away here if I need to. Kitty, hello, hello. What's the premium shop like? The only new things in the shop this week are a beach villa house and a fountain. This sunny coastal villa and this summer spectacle fountain. The other things are Star Path reruns. Odd time for that? Not necessarily. In the southern hemisphere, it's summer right now. Okay, let's see. Also, people who are living in winter sometimes want to escape the feeling of winter. So, I don't know. I get it. I see the vision. Okay, this we're gonna bring around. I do like this week of the premium shop better than last week. Last week was a little flop adjacent for me. I don't know. It's not even that it was a flop. It's just, it felt very underwhelming. And I was like, this is what you want me to spend my moonstones on? I don't know about that. Like, if it was free stuff, I would have been like, cute. Love that, love that. But the fact that it was paid premium shop. Okay, imagine me turning this right. The fact that it was paid premium shop stuff made me not really that big of a fan of last week's. No, I think the one I need is a small one. The house would look cute in your current beach build. Wait, do you have like, I forget, you might have mentioned what you have your beach like, but I don't remember. Oh, I have so many of these. This has to go. I have to go. That has to be something different. How about you? And just a normal old corner. That, no, can't do that. Um. mm, 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 mm. That wouldn't work. Okay. Wait, shouldn't a regular corner work here? Am I just a silly goose? Yes, I am. A summer and winter dream snap. Yeah, I mean, this dream snap is like an architectural thing, so I guess it still kind of works, but usually they're a little bit more on the nose about the dream snap theme. Okay. This we do. Ooh. Ah! I don't hate it yet. There's time. I don't think I hate it. Little Reaper girl, hello, welcome in. And then we fill in the blanks. Oh. I hate when this does this. Maybe if I do this, I'll be fine. No, maybe if I go into the house and come back out, I'll be fine. Have the feeling of destroying your valley again? I say go for it. Nina, hey. No, okay. Maybe I have to leave to, okay, a valley and come back. I feel like this happened to me before with the river kit, where I was building with it and then all of a sudden it acts like one of the pieces isn't there, but if you try to put a piece there, yeah, it exists. I don't know why that happens. Okay. I think this cute. I wish I had the fence because having a cute little fairy cottage feels like I need a fence. I could use one of these though. One of these might be cute, even this one. I feel like it's kind of chunky and rustic like this house. Okay. But where would I want it? When you want a fence, but you don't know where. Along the side of the thing. I am also why did I do this to myself? Why did I decide to work on a diagonal? Anyone remember? Anyone remember why I decided to do that? I certainly don't. Okay, if I move this though, then maybe I can see. Pull it this way. It runs into it there. Why would I want that there? Okay. Undo, undo. Okay. Ah. Put that back to the way it was. I don't actually remember the way it was. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. It'll just go there for now. Gonna remove that. We're gonna instead fence on the inside. Is that going to be cute? I can't put it there because it's in the way of the kit. This is proving to be quite difficult. Okay, it's something. It's something. You know, it's not the same as it was, honestly. I have not listened to Harry's new single yet. I'm really an album girly. I try to avoid singles if I can. I just want to see what the project's about. I don't want to hear a song 50 million times before the album even comes out, because then when I listen to the album all the way through, it gets weird when I listen to the song I know. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? It's like when you've heard a song like 50 times and it's played in the middle of songs that you're hearing for the first time. The energy shifts in a weird way. It's not really my cup of tea. Luckily, I don't. I'm out of this fence. Luckily, I don't really watch shorts. I feel like shorts are. Shorts are rife with singles. And if I want to avoid hearing a single, I gotta stay away from shorts. I did know that concerts were happening. I didn't know they were with Shania Twain. Listen, we can talk about Shania Twain. We have before. One of my core memories is having the Up album. When I was a youngin', we had, yeah, it was, I don't know if they all came like this, or I don't know if there was like a regular version and a deluxe edition or something, but it came with the red disc and the green. It was very, never mind. It came with the red disc and it came with the green disc. And to my knowledge, it was one way or the other. I think the red disc was the pop versions of the tracks and the green disc was like the country versions of the tracks. It was just a change in the instrumentation, but she was kind of iconic for doing that. That was a little bit revolutionary, actually, to give you the same album twice with two different tracks. You know what I mean? Very legendary, some amazing songs on that record. Do recommend listening to it if you haven't. Okay. Now, I don't want to get too in the weeds with like trees yet. I want to place this stuff so we're not making it too difficult for ourselves with getting a visual on what's going on. I think I'm gonna put this vacuum right by this tree, and I'm gonna put my chests over here so they're right by the well. I might need to buy some chests, actually. I don't have any large ones. And I'm probably gonna use this one. So we'll pop you maybe right about there. Did I know there was a blue version also? Wait, I'm sorry. Blue version? Sorry, this needs a bit of an intermission. Blue version? Turns out there were 3 versions. Red was pop, green was country, blue was the international, aka Indian version, according to one Reddit post. Up album? And a version in the style of Indian film music? What was she doing? Everything, allegedly. Apparently. I've not listened to it. That might be a side quest for a different day. But I did not know that that one existed. All right. Let me go buy some. You know what? Actually, this is a perfect opportunity for me to grab out Eel Sven. She's making money moves for sure. Listen, that album deserved it, though. I'm telling you, it gave us ka-ching, an anti-consumerist bop that was ahead of its time. It gave us I'm Jealous, fabulous song. What else? Obviously, the song Up. Gonna Get You Good, I think, is on that record. What else? So many great songs. Honestly, probably no skips. I haven't listened to it front to back in a minute, but that might be my weekend to do.
Everything's Jake.
All right, Scrooge.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Let me buy some furniture, please. Shania raised you? Honestly, my mom was really into like country pop back then, which was kind of legendary of her, not gonna lie. So around that time, the 3 albums I remember being on rotation the most. Actually, here's the thing. There were 4 albums that were the most on rotation. One of them was not country pop, but that's neither here nor there. Neither was the other, but okay, 2 out of the 4 isn't bad. Shania Twain's Up. One album that I don't remember what it was called, but it was by the Chicks, formerly the Dixie Chicks. Really good. Also the Chicago movie soundtrack, and the other one was like a Whitney Houston greatest hits. Mama Tink had some taste. Those were our albums, our car ride soundtracks. Ah, It Only Hurts When I'm Breathing. That's a good one too. Kitty, you're not wrong. My goodness. I gotta revisit some of these moments in time. One thing about me, I live for nostalgia. Mama Dink did in fact have some taste. She did. To this day, I can say there's nothing wrong with it. To this day, her go-to karaoke song is still All That Jazz, and she slays it every single time. Don't mess with my mama. She's great. You're gonna need to get tickets for a show just for her. Yes. Do it for Mama Tink. You don't do country, but you make exceptions for Dolly and Shania. Yeah, I would say I'm not a country music hater. That being said, a lot of country music I don't vibe with. Like anything that would be classified as like frat country, I really can't. I don't know, but Dolly and Shania, I feel like transcend time and space and taste. And if you don't have at least like 5 songs by each of them that you could really get down to, I feel like you just don't like music. There are just like a lot of things. Listen. My sisters have gone through hardcore country music phases. My partner's family loves country music. I just have a lot of questions about a lot of it. I kind of want this over here, like little matching seating spots by the water, but I also kind of want one of these over here, and I don't know if it's too much to have 2 benches of the same variety that close together, so I'm gonna see what other options we have. Oh yeah, we do have a new question of the day. I actually put it in. What's your favorite cozy hobby? Now, you can say gaming if you really want to, but the spirit of the question is perhaps to go beyond the maybe obvious. This was yesterday's question? Says who? Says who? Jessica, hello, how are you? Sleeping? Kitty, that doesn't count. It was yesterday's question. I just thought that nobody put it in, because I didn't see it in chat yesterday. But maybe I was too focused on keeping Link alive. That is a full-time job and a half, to be fair. I could maybe use this one. That just doesn't look very cozy or comfy. And why not, Kitty? Because sleeping isn't a hobby, it's a necessity to live. You love this question. Yours would be coloring or puzzles. Those are good ones. I haven't done a puzzle in a minute, but I do love a good puzzle. I feel like mine is probably reading. I love a good book. I haven't really been okay, listen, hear me out. I haven't really been reading any fiction recently, apart from a couple of throwback quote unquote books from the mobile app choices. Don't It's fine, and just let me live my life. It's fine. But I have been reading a bit of nonfiction every day. I was reading a book that it wasn't doing it for me anymore, so I had to switch it up. I took the advice of one of my, well, was it advice? I don't know. She mentioned it once. One of my favorite content creators is Olaymi of the Olurinati verse. She's got many channels, Olay and Chill, Olay and Friends, the more Olurinati bites. She has so many channels, but she was talking about the P. Diddy documentary when that came out, and she was talking about 50 Cent, who famously obviously made this documentary, and she was like, 50 Cent has this book called Hustle Smarter, Hustle Harder, and it's actually kind of like really good, like better than you would expect. And I started reading it. It's a slap. It's so good. I mean, I'm only like 2 chapters in, but if you're looking for a nonfiction book about just like, I don't know, I'm not a huge self-help book person. I feel like they're very, very hit or miss, but this one is like, I'm vibing with it. 50 Cent in the clips has you dying. Oh my gosh, when he was like smiling so like triumphantly and potentially evilly, that did give me a little bit of life. We mentioned previously how I'm kind of trying is a little bit dramatic. There's a chance that I'm currently in my hater era, and I don't know if I really believe that's true. But I have a lot of respect for other people who are in their hater era. I don't know. I feel like there's something so empowering about someone being like, no, I don't like this person or this thing, and like standing on business. Maybe because it's not very much in my nature as a person. So when other people do that, I'm like, oh, you can do that? Does decorating count? You love decorating for the different seasons and moving different decor pieces around your house. I feel like that fits. That's a fun one. You like renting huge Lego sets and listening to streams or audiobooks while building? I didn't know you could rent Lego sets. I might have to look into that. I didn't even realize I have this whole bench. We have the swing bench and the bench. Okay, well, I'm switching this to the bench. Has anyone read Brave New World? Yeah, I read Brave New World. I had tried to read it multiple times, but I think I actually finished it last year or the year before. Nicole, I've read like half of those books, but I never finished them. And I don't super intend to now, to be honest. You were recommended it today and you wanted more thoughts. I mean, okay. Brave New World to me is in the era of, or not the era, the genre of classic works of fiction that are political and scary. But I feel like Brave New World to me was rather dry. I had a hard time getting through it. I personally preferred what did I prefer? Give me a minute, I'll get there in the end. Love my outfit. Thank you. It's from the winter event that's happening right now. So if you do the floating festival, you too can have this outfit. Where do I want want this crystal. I probably want some bushes. Maybe I should grab a couple bushes before I do anything else. Oh, also lights. Maybe you'll do Audible for it instead. Yeah, I think I would recommend Audible. I think it was one of those books that I started reading and then I realized it was going to take me ages to finish. And I decided that I was going to listen to an audiobook and read it simultaneously so I could get through it faster so I would finish it. Which is definitely a me thing. Sometimes I just get like that, even if the book is good. Okay. What was I thinking of? Book. That I feel like it's in the same kind of genre, but I prefer... Oh, 1984. It's not the same topic, but it's that same kind of like speculative fiction, kind of political piece about society and like when society takes things too far kind of thing. The lamp is what I was thinking of, Nina. And then I got distracted picking up the flower. I thought I had one of the lamps over here, but I guess I am mistaken. Now why is this not under lighting? I think I complained about this last time too. In my defense, valid criticism. Okay. Finally got back into your reading era. I love that. I am definitely anticipating getting back into my reading era. I just have been I've been in a busy time of life, I think, and just trying to do many things to varying degrees of success. But yes, so every time I go to read, I realize I'm just exhausted because it's nighttime and I'm like, you know what, I could read right now or I could sleep, and sleep is calling my name, and so that's usually what wins. But I really want to reread the Magnolia Parks books because I never actually finished the most recent one that's been out for ages. Partially because I don't want it to be over. Partially because I think there's still another Daisy Hates book left, and unfortunately Daisy and I aren't really tight like that. Like Magnolia and I are twins. Well, no, not twins. No, maybe not that, but I understand her. I get her. I like her. She's my problematic fave. Daisy, on the other hand, she's there, I guess. You think you're gonna crash out from the stress of your workload? Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. And if you do, maybe do it in the privacy of your own home. You pinned that house, but now you'll buy it. Looks great. This one? Oh, I forgot. Was this from the premium shop? Oh yeah, they've been doing some weird things. I do like this house a lot. I think it's cute. Especially if you did I wouldn't necessarily recommend it if you didn't do the Frost and Fairies star path or if you don't have things from that star path. But if you do, or you did, I think it's really cute to put with those items. Do that. And we can put a tree behind. You're in your I should study, but instead you're reading era. Oh, yes. Yeah. That's one of the reasons I didn't read much when I was in school, because I knew if I had a lot of reading or studying to do, it was too easy to replace it with reading for enjoyment. Stop trying to pull out a bubble wand. My gosh. Right. Grab this and pop you over here. Beautiful. Thank you for liking the stream on the YouTube side. If you have, I appreciate you. Okay, I need something down here. I know we have this, but this rug is absolutely mahoosive. And I don't know if that's gonna look cute. We can try. You've liked streaming your head on the Twitch side? Well, thank you. I appreciate the support. Absolutely what? Mahoosive. The big boy.
Ooh, today could be a perfect picnic day.
Thanks, Anna. I'm trying to hang in there. I appreciate the support, Queen. Okay. Mahoosive? I can't be the only person y'all have heard say this. I know it's not a Tinkism. Boop. You say it daily? Okay. Does the zircon or whatever they're called path look good in the snow? The blue one? Like these little pieces? I used them a little bit to line these bushes. I feel like the thing with that is the same thing with the... whatchamacallit? The snowy stone path. It's just hard to line them up in a way that looks good. But I do think it looks cute. I wish they gave us just a drawable path version. We can have both. We can have those pieces and the path to draw. I don't know. Okay, maybe I plop these over here or something. It's getting a little squeezy in this area. I might have to move those little snow angels. Okay. Renee, hello. Boo work indeed. But hopefully you're done and the day wasn't too bad. It needs trees. Isn't that meant to be a beast snow angel? Pretty small, isn't it? That is meant to be a beast snow angel. That one's meant to be Belle. I could kind of see that. Beast? Maybe it's beast sized. I don't know. It's a little hard to tell. The plaza trees? Maybe. I mean, I will add trees. I just am trying to wait until... we're kind of done with the rest of the decorating so that... Give me a second. I'm almost there. So that the leaves and the trees don't block the visibility. That took me a long time to get where I was going with what I was trying to say. But you get it. I know you get it. Kind of want to put this like here. But I want like a little seating spot. So maybe I tuck this back here. Or maybe I put it over here. Right by the crafting station. Yeah, just a little moment. And then maybe here we could put a little table or something. Now, what are Anna and Cruella beefing about? It seemed like such a great conversation for a while. Okay, I know we have the table from the Frozen. We have two, I think, tables from the Frozen collection. One of them might work. One of them I think is very square and round. It's a coffee, not round. Square and round. Okay. Very square and large. It's a coffee table. We also have a dining table. We finally have a decor challenge. Oh, I know. It feels like it's been ages. Put this kind of here-ish. I don't mind if it's kind of a little odd. Me inventing a new shape. What can I say? I'm a visionary. Can you tell by how long it took me to find the word visionary? Do we have chairs from this star path or just the benches? I think, oh, we do have chairs. A winter throne, if you will. That is very low. Don't talk to me. It's fine. No one worry about it. It's fine. I surely have some kind of a stool or something that I can use these on the end and something else. Or maybe like a fire pit or something might be cute instead of a table. We can have a little weenie roast. Cozy fire pit. Didn't we get a table with the set? Good question. I don't think so, but I don't know for sure. I can look it up in a minute. I don't think we did because this isn't meant to actually be a dining table. It's like a throne. No, we have a crafting station, but unless it came in the premium shop, which is not necessarily unheard of, but I don't believe so. We didn't get a table. Okay, I think we ditch that. We make this a little cozy. What I wouldn't give for a s'more right now. Oh my goodness. It's actually ridiculous how much I'm craving one at the moment. I was listening to a podcast where, for no reason, they just started discussing the best way, like the best type of marshmallow roasting. Here, you know what? Have a new question of the day. Since apparently mine is a repeat, allegedly, even though we have no proof whatsoever. New question of the day. Best way to roast a marshmallow. Fire off in the chat. Let me know. There is a correct answer and many incorrect answers. But yeah, they were talking about it in this podcast. And I was like, oh, it's been a while since I've had a campfire. It's been a while since I had a roasted marshmallow. It's been a long time since I had a s'more. We had this last week, did we? I don't remember talking about that. Did we really? I legitimately don't remember talking about this. Maybe it was right after I listened to the podcast. Anyway, never mind. I'm washed up. I don't have questions. I can't remember what we already talked about. It's fine. All right. Can I put the little zircon things over here? Maybe sleeping should be my hobby too. Okay, Kitty, I will have you know, I've been getting 8 hours of sleep every night. One thing I'm not missing is sleep. I just have a horrible memory. I can't put that under there, which is unfortunate. This there and that there. And this there and that there. No, ew. All right. Try again. We're getting a raid new. Thank you for coming by with your community. How is stream? How's everyone doing? I think one of the mods, if you put !new name in chat, it should drop the thing. I don't know if that's a command that anyone can do. I think it's just a mod thing. But Lady Danbury, hello, welcome in, welcome in. You hate that you have to keep me in check like this? Listen. Somebody's got to. It's fine, it's fine. I'm wrong so infrequently that it must be incredibly gratifying. It must be incredibly gratifying to catch me in a moment where I am, you know? I'll let you have this. Pandora Bella, hello, welcome in. Minx, hi. Cherry Cola, Arabia, Nevea, NYC Hearts Gaming, Naturally Coco, hello, what are y'all up to today? Wait, you were still working on the plaza, right? Here's the thing, I saw the thumbnail and I thought to myself, I saw it when I was on my walk today. Why was I looking at YouTube while I was on my walk? Good question, I should have been focused. However, I was doing the thing. And I was like, new streaming today. Hopefully New's still streaming once we're done and I can raid New this time, but no. Thank you for bringing your community over. Stream is going pretty well. We're decorating this little like fairy winter moment across from where we were working on Anna and Kristoff's castle last week, or I don't know, Sunday. What day is it? Yeah. Wait, you're over the plaza? You're done? Wait, what happened? Like finished or like just can't stand it anymore? What are my thoughts on the premium shop items? Here's the thing. This is a great time for a hiatus. I like them, but I am not obsessed with them. And I feel like this has been this week to a little bit of a lesser extent than last week because I did purchase these things, but maybe even the week before when we had the Cruella stuff. The Cruella dress I think was quite cute. I'm mad that the tights were attached, but that's neither here nor there. I feel like the premium shop for the past 3 weeks, maybe a little bit more, has just been feeling like okay to me. Something about it doesn't feel quite premium. It's not giving luxury. It's not giving wow factor. It's giving like cute, but I don't know. I do quite like the house though. I do also like the fountain. I know I just said things that seemed kind of like I'm not pleased with this week. I am. It's just something I've noticed kind of over multiple weeks, but I think the fountain is going to look really cute in the glittering dunes with, I think I actually bought multiple. I think it would be cute in like an Aladdin build. I like putting them like this to make a huge kind of moment. I think that's quite fun. Like, it's nice. I feel like it's versatile enough that I'll probably get some use out of it. The house I do think is cute. The house I think kind of struggles from being beachy, but not necessarily looking like it goes with the other beachy buildings that we have. Which is something that I think happens a lot actually with premium shop houses. Like they look good on their own, but sometimes when you try to put them with something, you're like, we have nothing that actually looks like it would belong with this. Like I'm wondering if the seaside villa would. Maybe this one. This one's not like too bad. Some have been basic, not bad, just basic. Yeah, I think that's kind of how I'm feeling. I feel like in the other shops from the update up till now was very lackluster. Yeah.
I am not who I used to be.
The seaside villa is not.
that
Yeah,
scared
I don't know. It's
cowboy
cute.
girl.
I like the house. This reminds me very much of like, I don't know, kind of like pretty similar to the house my grandparents live in. I mean, not that similar. I don't know. It's very similar in style to like beachy houses that I've seen before. And I think that's kind of fun because it looks familiar. But maybe it's the familiarity of it that makes it a little bit less exciting than some of the other things that we've seen in the shop before. But I do like it. I purchased both things. Last week I didn't get anything. Silver Summit. You really like the look of it and the little pool at the front? Yeah, I do like the pool at the front. I think it's nice. I think the other thing is like, it almost feels like, maybe it's just the color of it. I'm not going to pull it up here, but it almost seems like, what does Stitch's house look like? This is another thing that makes me a little bit upset about Dreamlight Valley. Yeah, I think I'm thinking maybe like Stitch's house with the colors and the palm tree, but I feel like it wouldn't look good there because I feel like Stitch's house is going to be way bigger in scale. Like the scale of things is not consistent. When you look at a house and the house has a door that is meant to be person-sized, a person-sized door can be like double the size of a door on a different house. You know what I mean? Or like a house that's supposed to look like it's one room could be like 3 times the size of another house that looks like it's supposed to be one room. There's not consistency in scale, and it makes it weird to put certain things together because they don't look like they're from the same universe. Thoughts and expectations on the upcoming update? I really want to see what we're doing with the star path. I'm curious about that. Lady and the Tramp is not really like my favorite. So the characters, I think it'll be a cute realm probably, but I would say I'm most looking forward to the star path and I guess seeing what's up with these mementos or mementos, not mementos. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know how that's meant to tie in. I really just want like a cute romantic Valentine's Day star path, which I understand is very hypocritical coming from me, someone who almost always is going to say, don't give us a holiday themed star path. It's not that I want like pink and red hearts all over the place. I just want something that feels like cute little romance moment. You know, I don't know. I think that would be fun. You're interested in what their house will be because we already have Lady's house. Yeah, where are they gonna live? I mean, now if I said, never mind. Oh, no. I'm not getting canceled today. Yeah, I wonder where they're gonna live. Oh, I wonder if we make a little music moment. Well, clearly a piano, but like, I mean like a little music venue moment. We could do it over here. We could do it facing the water. A mix of Valentine's and spring because it's going to be April by the time the star path ends. Yeah. I wonder how they would do like a spring themed star path though. The restaurant, maybe. How did I do on Dream Snaps? I don't want to talk about it. It's fine. I got 1,500 moonstones, which is not great, but it was a pretty light week, so I'm not overly upset. I feel like technically if we were playing to this area, the piano would be facing this way, but I feel like that doesn't look as cute. So I feel like I'm potentially putting the piano this way and putting some seats or something here. I kind of want to use these, but I feel like maybe I should use the Mulan benches. Where are you? Speaking of where are you, did we talk? We probably did. Anthony, don't don't answer this. Did we talk about the Pretty Reckless doing a cover of Where Are You Christmas? The Pretty Reckless, famously Taylor Momsen's band. Taylor Momsen, famously Cindy Lou Who from that one How the Grinch Stole Christmas. You feel that you've been struggling and you're not happy about it? You don't like to buy moonstones? Yeah. I've had kind of like hit or miss dream snaps recently. I feel like I haven't been full on struggling, but it certainly hasn't been. Like, I was in a 4K streak for a while, and it has not been that recently, that's for sure. As I'm putting this together, I'm thinking maybe it's not going to be that cute, actually. We'll see. We'll pop back down and check it out. Why would this exist here? I don't have to ask that question. This is a fantasy game. Anything can be anywhere if I want it to be. You've kind of missed the grind of the old star paths. No, I kind of think I feel that. I don't mind being able to finish them faster, but I would say I understand the sentiment of feeling like you missed the grind. Maybe I don't like the way it's rotated. To rotate it this way. In other news, I'm thinking about doing another start from season 1 watch of One Tree Hill. Did I finish it the most recent time I started it with my partner, you may ask? Well, no. We stopped around season 5, but we haven't watched it in a while. And I feel like I don't know. I kind of need some more One Tree Hill in my life. This is a wash. Goodbye.
All the little animals here are so adorable.
Spring fling, maybe new floral options or floral themed decor, not oversized or kitschy, just pastel and pretty. Maybe. I feel like most of the things that I can think of though for like flower decorations feels like it should just be added to the base game. But if it's between getting it in the, like, a star path or not getting it at all, I would rather have more floral things, I guess. Hassan, hello. Just pick up where I left off, but then I won't be able to... but there are so many things that I already experienced that I would then not get to experience again. You know what I mean? There are so many iconic moments I want to relive. Let's see. I'm a little bit, honestly, at a loss. I need to ignore this area over here and just actually finish this area. I've been getting into the bad, mind you, habit of starting something and then just not really actually fully completing it and moving on to another space. And then it's like I have a bunch of half-finished areas instead of actually finishing something. What trees did I use over here? Yeah, Kitty, I'm a very logical person, but if you try to use logic on me, I'm not gonna vibe with it. I'm a logical person except when it comes to something that I want to do. Oh, we do also have the trees that we got for the thing, right? Oh, that was these. Never mind. No, it wasn't. These are different. Okay. You and you. Oh, Anthony, thank you so much. Is that cheering bits? Is that what it's called? Anyway, thank you for that. I appreciate you. You would love to 100% a build. Yeah, I feel like it gets a little tricky because, I don't know, I start reaching a point where I'm like, okay, well, this is almost done. Let me move on to this area and get that one started. But like realistically, I should probably just actually finish the area that I started. Actually, I feel like this might be cute somewhere over here instead. Get a little overhang moment. Let's see. Yes, stunning, stunning, stunning. Okay. Yes, I need... I wish we had more like small to mid-sized trees, you know? We have a few. Like, I don't know, some of these. And I think some of these kind of things. I wish we had more of them though. I feel like I should be able to put this here, and I'm very angry that I can't. What? Why can that not? Why? Back here. Beautiful.
No, I'll pick a bouquet of the prettiest wildflowers I can find.
Okay, have fun with that, girl. There we go. This over here. This is so pretty, but I feel like the footprint is annoying, so I don't really ever use it. Did we get any other trees with that? I was just looking at it. These. Okay. We also... I don't necessarily hate these for this area. I wouldn't say I despise them. I wouldn't say I love them either. These are cute. Why do I feel like, why do we not have, okay. I need to have a real discussion with everybody right now. Why do we have these cute little pennant flag things strung up in this tree and still to this day, not at the bare minimum, have one of the little like pennant banner moments that we already have in game, but with these flags on them? B, even better, have the ability to draw these like a fence, and also do that with fairy lights, because that would be so cute to be able to customize like little strands of like decorative stuff. I need it. Anthony, thank you for the super chat. Your first super chat. Well, this is cool. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Fairy lights are a must-have new. Like, I don't know how we're this far into the game and we don't have fairy lights. I feel like that seems like something that would be a very obvious addition. I might have to grab some beach grass. I know it doesn't make a lick of sense, but you know what? Not everything has to. Not everything has to. I need some dimension. I need some color. I don't think that's it. I think that's it. Beach grass always makes sense. Well, when you're in a snow-covered climate, I don't know, but it certainly does make a build look better, doesn't it? That's another thing I can't believe they haven't given us yet. More beach grass options. Just, okay. The amount of goodwill that I feel like Gameloft could garner with so little effort. If they just gave us like a free update that came with a bunch of recolors of trees and this particular grass, I don't think they realize how far that would go and probably how little work that would take for them. I imagine that would not be a very difficult task for them to do, to just make some recolors on some trees and recolor that grass. But I feel like that would be one of the most, I don't know, hyped updates among the community.
If a well echoes your wish back to you, your wish is sure to come true.
Okay. I need more trees. There's a very disconcerting lack of trees. I think I want one that's that color though. Can I take you? Just all the existing foliage from the islands and recolors for grass for all biomes. I know. I feel like it's gotta be easy. And I wonder why they don't do it. Thanks for hanging out, Felly. Maybe I put this here. Okay. Okay. Huh. Along with changing the foliage footprint size to something smaller. Yes, please. Oh my goodness. You think if Gameloft gave us that, you'd eat your own hat? Ooh. I mean, only if it's safe. Read the label first. Check the ingredients. I don't like that. That's that color. Did we get... I know we did get a bush with the set, but I feel like it doesn't have snow on it. Now, that is silly to me. This has snow on it. Okay. None of these trees that came with this, like, winter thing have snow on it, which is fine. But this doesn't have snow on it? I don't know. I feel like maybe... Why? I don't know. I feel like maybe why is what I'm asking. Not that all of them have to, but I would feel like maybe at least like the lower lying thing should have both have snow on it for consistency. Like, why does just one of the items have it? Only one. If I add this here, I'm gonna have to add more of this color of bush around, and I don't know if I'm committed to that. Maybe I will. There we go. Yes. Ish. I don't know. We're just existing here. We're not thinking too hard. Following our hearts. I don't mind this, but then I'd have to move this because it's giving too much ice in one direction. And that's not the cutest. Put this over here. Probably should grab a couple more of these somewhere as well. Yeah. Right about there. Maybe I could put this. Nope. Nope. Okay. Should have known this day would come. Oh, there we go. Can I walk through this tree? I can! We love that for me. Wait, let me try to rotate it just to see. All right, that's a little bit better. I know I can run through it, but I would prefer to not look like I'm impaling myself every single time that I do, if I have to. I don't want to thicken this path because that's just going to give me headaches, but I kind of feel like I need to. Why? The house selections I chose look really good here in this area. Thank you. Yeah, I was making the Frosted Heights somewhat recently. And yeah, so I had just been looking at all of the wintry houses and decided to put most of them over here. Put that there. This here. It's a little messy, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it. You know what else I kind of wish we got more of? I feel like we haven't really had recently. Like, we had the fireflies come back. We had the butterflies. I feel like we need more things akin to the lanterns. We have the tangled ones. These. Well, okay. I guess if I'm being fair, we did just get these New Year's ones. But I feel like we need more. I don't know. I like having things that look magical, that are floating above things. I also just really feel like we need a nice overhaul, like New was saying, of the foliage footprints. Give us the ability to overlap the foliage, please, 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 please. It was really good with the stuff from Rift in Time. I feel like all of that underbrush was so good at having either a tiny footprint or being able to just like clip into pretty much anything. But the foliage since then hasn't been the same, and I have to wonder why. Just put them all to one tile, because yes, exactly. The Rift in Time stuff was great. It was so good. I still sometimes will try to make some of that work, even if it really doesn't, just because I want the versatility and like the usability of it, you know? The usability. I don't even really think that's a word. Eternity Isle foliage is so versatile because of the footprint, not the aesthetic. Yes. Like, I will often have to force something into a build, but some of it's not that bad. Like, I find actually, interestingly, the blue thing, yeah, this Landing's ombre shrub, this one, I use a lot, which you wouldn't necessarily think because it's blue and purple and that feels like it wouldn't work very well, but I use that one all the time. I feel like the other one that I am often able to get to work is this one. The fan looking green one, this one, yeah, that one's good too. It's just also tropical that sometimes it's a little difficult to get going. But I also use this one a fair amount. Anything that's like fantasy, or if you're needing a little pop of color, if things are looking a little drab, that's a good one. I want something here. I need to unlock the rest of the giant crystals. It's getting a little embarrassing. But also, okay, how do I explain this? No, never mind. I'm not even going to try. I need to unlock more of the giant crystals. I don't think I'm gonna hate having that there, but I'm also not 100% sure. I kind of like the view there being blocked and the well being like secret. Who wants to level up the horses? Honestly, yes. It's so what I would describe as unnecessarily difficult to level up the horses. Or not difficult. Difficult is maybe the wrong word. It's so unnecessarily time consuming to level up the horses. Like, I really truly don't think it has to be that serious. On the one hand, yeah, it's nice to have things take a little bit of time to have something to do in the game. I do get that. But on the other hand, have we considered that it takes too long? Have we considered that it takes too long? I don't know. You've only leveled one up to level 10? I think same. No, well, no, yes. The main one. Thanks for lurking, Lady Danbury. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, maybe we throw this back here and we'll grab a little bit of the beach grass and pop her around. Yeah. At this point, it's like feeling longer than a character level up. I still don't know. Yeah, I don't know how long it takes. I don't know the optimal way of leveling up the horses. It does feel to me, though, like it's longer than leveling up the villagers. Sure. Maybe I rotate this. And then I think I need another one of those darker trees, but maybe the other height. I don't know whether that one's a small one or a short one. It's a short one. Okay. With villagers, at least we have something to keep us entertained. Yeah. and you can kind of like go about your business unimpeded. I think the thing with the horses is that even though you can do a lot of things on a horse, especially as you level them up more and more, there is still the kind of like time factor of things taking longer when you're on a horse usually. And also the fact that depending on what you're doing, you might not be able to do it on the horse. And if that's the case, you have to dismount, do the thing. You're not leveling them in that time. It's just, yeah. One of those things that I think is fun. I love doing something different. I like that they decided to do a different spin on kind of like a tool, so to speak, for the DLC. And not just giving us a new thing for our wheel, but I don't know. Kind of do want some of those sparklies. Give me those sparklies. Here we go. I feel like I need more of this path, which is again going to make me upset, but we'll figure it out. Yes, that is a little better. You know what? I was talking about this Eternity Isle stuff. I actually can probably use that. I feel like another thing that bothers me about the crystal pillars, not bothers, that's a little bit dramatic. I don't know. The base of the pillar is just very, just kind of boring. So adding a little foliage moment might be nice. Think it's dad joke time? Oh my gosh. What do you have for us? I'm pretty sure. Wait a minute. Wait. Brief intermission. Well, it's not really an intermission. I'm just getting up literally within this room. I will be right back. Oh, wait. Okay. Because what you say to the egg whites, they can't take a yolk. Oh, be careful. Oh, yeah. Wait. I have a book right here that is a book of dad jokes. Oh my gosh. Let me flip to a random one for you. Let me read to you. Oh. Here we go. This is amazing. Why aren't koalas actual bears? Because they don't meet the koalifications. Oh my gosh. Snaps, claps. That was a dramatic reading by me, Tinker Lily. You love this? You're a trendsetter, some might say. Some might. This is true. Now, why do I have a book of dad jokes, you might ask? Good question. I want to say I got it for my partner many years ago, who is not a dad, mind you, but I just remembered that it was in this very room. Yeah, this is adding a little something. I don't hate that. The Eternity Isle stuff. You also have a book of them? I love that. do love a good pun. A good horny joke. Just a bit of fun. I'm fairly easily amused, though, to be fair. Now is this taking it too far? Probably. Not doing that. I need another tree like here or there. So I might have to move this there to make room for another tree behind it. There's not enough going on. Need as much laughter as possible. You know what? Yes. Heavy on that. It's rough in these streets of life. The streets of life, of course. Let's go here. It is the same tree that's right behind here, but I don't know if that matters. One of your most hated dream snaps you did, you got 4K. That happened to me recently. I was like, I know. I almost said a swear. Anyway. I know this dream snap of all of them did not get like my high. Crazy. I have so many questions. But also congrats. Listen, we take them when we get them. But it is a particular brand of disheartening. When you're like, this wasn't even cute. I've made so many better ones. What is this? No accounting for taste, honestly. I feel like I wish we had know how to explain this. We'll reconvene once I figure out what I'm trying to say. Is this a dream snap I wouldn't show? There have been a couple that I wouldn't show, and yes. What was my submission for this one, for the hair one? This one I did not spend time on. I took it in a place that I already had. It was just this. Which technically is fine, but the theme was weird. I didn't expect it to do that well necessarily. The tags were fine. I didn't actually look at the top submissions. Okay, Candy, close up. Oh. I never see this pose. This is a really cute dream snap though. Oh. No, okay, the O's, I promise, have nothing to do with these people. Their pictures are beautiful. The O's are more like, I never see this pose, and so to see it in all three of these dream snaps was funny to me, because I legitimately could probably count on one hand the amount of times that I've seen that pose. But those are lovely pictures. You're voting for pattern party and no one has patterns. I mean, I didn't necessarily have patterns, I guess. Okay, the reason probably you're voting for pattern party and no one has patterns is because sorry, let me breathe for a moment. Is because outfit dream snaps are silly because you have to go based on the tags, and you know what? I feel like the tags didn't really necessarily even have pattern. We don't even have that many like truly patterned pieces in the game. And a lot of the top tags items were not like necessarily like heavily patterned. You love outfit dream snaps? Not me. I just feel like, I don't know, the theme never goes well enough with the tags. And it's like, you're gonna be making a background that looks good anyway. If you want to do well, like, what's the point? Just make them all decor challenges. That's how I feel. Well, just make them all everything challenges where your outfit and your furniture all counts towards the total tags. There we go. There we go. At this point, why bother with tags? Just give us a theme. Well, I feel like they kind of need tags to do whatever they do with the algorithm to push people's things to be voted on, or I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason in the back end why they kind of need tags. Because if we're to believe the numbers on the Dream Snap results, which I have no reason not to believe the numbers, many people are submitting Dream Snaps each week. And if they rely exclusively, like, how do you randomize to make sure everyone's picture gets seen the same amount of times to like have access to vote? Like, I don't know. I feel like it gets messier if you don't have the tag system, probably, to do some of the work in the scoring. Okay, where can I put you? Okay, I can't go through the fence, which is unfortunate. Okay, then you're just gonna come around this way.
Look at all this dreamlight. You're doing quite well.
Okay. Wait, why are you through with magic? Why are you becoming an accountant, Merlin? Why? What's wrong? What's for dinner? Ooh, I'm making, jerk chicken with red beans and rice and roasted Brussels sprouts. It's gonna be delicious. I'm excited.
Some people are worth melting for.
Puppy back here. Snow G's everywhere. Hee hee hee. You love jerk chicken? I love jerk chicken. It's so good. Honestly, I really need to... We really don't eat out ever. But there are some... Well, I don't know if they're good because I haven't eaten there yet. But they seem like they would be good. There are some good, like, different Caribbean places and stuff around here. I need to avail myself of those.
I'm just living the dream.
I need to go and order some food. Make use of it while I got it. I'm not leaving. I don't know why I said it like I'm leaving, but... But I think I could fit one of these over here. There we go. Oh my goodness! Wait. I didn't watch this trailer, but I know it exists. Oh my gosh. Did anyone see that there's allegedly an America's Next Top Model documentary coming to Netflix? And if so, listen, are you as gagged about this as I am? Like, I saw that was happening and I was like, you don't understand the chokehold that ANTM had on me from the ages of to like, you know, a chokehold. So to have to hear from Miss Banks herself about what was going on, what was going down, sign me up. You're obsessed with that show, literally obsessed. It's one of those things where like, at least for me, like it felt sometimes kind of like icky at the time, right? But I think it was also very much a product of its time. So like, even if it felt like a little bit icky, it also like felt like, oh, well, we're in XYZ year, like, I don't know. But in retrospect, it's certainly something. It's certainly something. Yeah, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Yes. Wow. Iconic. Oh, the biggest thing though is the makeovers when they would decide what everyone's look was gonna be. And they would, oh my gosh, they would like literally shame people into like cutting off all of their hair or so. Oh my gosh. What a wild time. What a time to be alive. What a time. We need this. Liked it when Ashley Graham was on it. I don't know if I even remember that. My memories of America's Next Top Model are fairly fuzzy. Like, I don't remember a lot of specifics. The judges, oh my goodness. It was so... It was so dramatic. It was so good. Oh wow, it was so good. The drama, the presentation of like the two, I hold two photos in my hand. Oh my goodness. My. I don't know where that, you know what? I don't know that I could watch it again. I certainly am going to, well, probably. I have intentions to watch the documentary, but I don't know that ANTM is something that I have a desire to actually deep dive into again. But, wait a minute. None of my business. Yeah. Looking forward to that. Wondering what secrets will be revealed. One thing I do still need to listen. I'm nothing if not what's a gentle word I could use for this? Consistent. I'm nothing if not consistent. And the thing I am being consistent about right now is me bringing up Drag Race and how I want to watch it when I still have not forayed back into that in quite some time, despite many people, including Anthony, telling me to get back into it. We'll get there, don't worry. I think I can get rid of all of these because I think I have all of those everywhere. Let's see. One of your most fangirling moments is when Ashley liked one of your Instagram posts. My goodness. Did I watch the Biggest Loser documentary? I did not, but I've definitely heard about. I mean, here's the thing. That's another one of those things that I feel like at the time, like, I don't think anyone was necessarily, or I don't think many people were necessarily under the impression that it was healthy to be, yeah, anyway. But yeah, I know some of the things that have come out in the aftermath and like problems that people have had, and it's very sad, very unfortunate. The first few seasons of Drag Race were everything. Yeah, I think I watched through, I started it like well after the show started. And when I was watching it, I started chronologically, and I think I made it through to perhaps, let me see, All Stars 2 or 3. I think it might have been 3. Because I know, yeah. I was like, I know who the last winner was that I saw. Granted, there's been a whole lot of Drag Race since All Stars season 3, so. Okay, I need the Mulan bench. Not to make a fancy like area for people to listen, just to put by the piano. For someone to sit on, perhaps, if they're going to play the piano. Oh no. I just go Annie songs stuck in my head. That's one of the worst things that could possibly happen to me. No offense to Annie the musical. It's good. It's a classic for a reason. It's just also like, I don't know. Once it gets in there, it never leaves. Drag Race isn't the same anymore. The bar is too high that most of the time now there are more like models. Oh, interesting. Lip sync for your life. Yes, we love it. Oh my gosh, I gotta go back. I gotta watch more. It's been too long. I just don't really watch that much TV. I love a YouTube video. Ugh, Goofy, do you mind? Could you leave? You're actually really... Okay, I might change my mind about the Goofy thing. I like it, but it's really cramping my style at this moment in particular when I'm trying to decorate and it's in my way. What was I even saying? Oh, I love a YouTube video. I don't watch like a lot of movies or shows really. Because usually if I am, it's gonna be... Well, yeah, if I am, it's usually going to be in the evening. But I'm usually like spending time with family or something in the evening. Season 18 is currently airing for the US version. My goodness. There are also like so many shows nowadays. I don't know. The internet is a wonderful place and also a terrifying place. And I feel like I'm constantly being shown the way that I feel about a lot of things is, why do I know everybody's business? I need to know less about everybody is how I feel about the internet. Like, these are like, how do people I don't know have their business in my face when I'm not looking for it? It's wild. Truly unprecedented times. That being said, I do love a messy TikTok series. I don't watch them on TikTok. I usually catch wind of them once, like, they've taken off and reached the realm of YouTube commentary channels, and then I'll see someone doing a recap or something. I'm in my drama era. Listen, I have always said, you could probably go back to streams like 3 years ago. I don't do drama in my real life. Who has time for that? Certainly not I. Who has energy for that? Not me. I'm too old. We already talked about me being washed up. I'm too old. I'm too washed up. I can't deal with that. But observing other people's drama, as long as everyone's fine, and y'all are the ones bringing it to me, as previously stated, I'm just here minding my own business, then that's another thing. Then it's fair game, I'd say. Big makeup community drama of like 2016. I was never like a makeup YouTube person. I'm not a makeup girly. I know how to do the winged liner that I've been doing for a number of years that I'm not going to admit because it's going to make me feel very old. I know how to do blush blindness, e-girl blush. And we love a lip stain. That's what I know. Smoky eye, never met her. I don't know that much. Like, I feel like it was impossible to be around and not hear about the makeup community drama, but I don't really know that much about it. Other people drama equals eyes and popcorn. Of course. Like, hold up. Let me get my snack. I'm here. I'm seated. Tell me about it. You love blush blindness? I don't know. I think it's like I try to be nicer to myself. I just have a complexion that needs it, I think. The blush blindness is the way that I feel like my face just, I don't know. There's something very satisfying about it. Goofy stall is slowly but surely moving out of my business. This is too big of a... Can I never know peace? Bench. This one. There we go. Yeah, I remember the players involved, Kitty, one of whom I did run into at Coachella one year. Also, one of whom is currently also embroiled in some repeat allegations, shall we say. All right. Not bad. But the 2016 coming back is very odd, I would say. Odd and funny. I get it because we're 10 years removed, right? I understand the concept. That being said, like, why would we want that? 2016, I feel like after 2016 was over, everyone was like, well, thank goodness we'll never have a year as bad as this again. And we all had no idea what was coming. Literally, I feel like 2017 rolled in 1201 January 1st, 2017, and people were like, whew, thank goodness that's over. Oh my, oh my. Ignorance is so bliss. Gotta rewatch the drama vids. I will say I never rewatched drama vids. I do love to, well, love is maybe a little bit dramatic. I do sometimes have like some YouTube videos that are like classics that I'll go back and rewatch. I know I brought this up recently. Again. I'm just doing me. But the videos, the peak wholesome internet era for me was like things like making the videos where you're just like dancing to random Nintendo music, pointing at nothing in the sky, superimposing emojis over it, like send this to your mom with no context. The best one though is send this to your enemy with no context. I did recently play that back and it was just as amazing as I remember it being. Also, this was much, much later. This might have been around 2020. There was that one guy who would take memes or like little video clips and he'd compose piano music on top of it. There are multiple of Cardi B, obviously, because she's very funny and very theatrical, which suits the conceit of this type of content, right? Like, but there was also one to like the "Did you ever have a dream" audio, which I love. Loving the throwback convo. I love a throwback. Listen, I love a throwback. Simpler times. When the world was new. When we were all naive. Before our dreams were crushed. I don't know. I'm just saying things now. Let me take this. There we go. Well, sure. Oh, I was like, what am I stuck on? The ground, of course. The ground. Now in your wholesome era watching Dreamlight Valley streamers. We do love that. We love that. We love that. This is not old internet, but this is like... You know what? I'm aware that someone is keeping a tally of things that I bring up, and this is one of those things. However, I'm doing it anyway. I just realized, I don't know if it's YouTube Premium. I don't know if it's just YouTube in general. You know what you can watch for free on there? I'm not trying to get you to buy this, by the way. If you're listening, YouTube, love you down, I guess. But I'm not trying to sell anybody on this. I'm just excited because I have access to this. The Mary-Kate and Ashley movie, It Takes Two. I thought I owned a physical copy of this. Like, I own a physical copy of every Mary-Kate and Ashley movie. However, I can't find mine if I do have it. So being able to watch it on digital for free. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be living my best life. I can't wait. Everyone put some money in the Mary-Kate and Ashley jar. I know. Is it my fault that they're trendsetters, business moguls, Academy Award winning actresses, Grammy winning singers, like first to ever do it, best to ever do it? Like, I don't know what to tell you. The tally chart this year. Listen. It's fine. You know what? This is Tink at her tinkiest. What? Tink at her most on brand, okay? This is the stream where you get... I don't know. If you didn't know what you were getting in a stream from this channel, now you do. It's Mary Kate and Ashley. It's old internet. It's books. It's Annie, the musical, apparently. And it's forgetting what I've already talked about and deciding to talk about it again anyway. We'll be funding the Tinker trip to New York in no time. Actually, there have been no developments about this. Don't get your hopes up. But there is something that I actually need to mention to you kind of regarding that at some point. That's why we're all here. It's why I needed my other channel up and running. Listen, I am actually potentially moving in a couple of weeks. Oh yeah, I might be moving in a couple of weeks. Anyway, so streams might the schedule might end up being a little bit different for a little bit. Like, I'm literally, if I am moving down the street. So it's not a huge move, just kind of like with getting stuff set up with internet and I don't know, technology, that kind of stuff. Yeah, might have to rearrange a bit of stream schedule, but I don't know that that's gonna happen. I probably won't know for a little while. But yeah, I guess this is your heads up. But all that to say, when I do move, if I do move, I'm hoping to set up a little bit of a cuter office / studio moment. Have a cute little backdrop, and then maybe I can actually start prepping for you know, the Yap channel. Goodbye noises. Well, now I'm still gonna live in a city, but goodbye to, you know, a whole gym being underneath me and the loudest people to ever do it being above me. Do it being exist. The loudest people to ever exist. But I'm sure there will still be plenty of noise and other frustrations, as often goes along with living that metropolitan life. See, the thing about moving is you never realize how much until it's time to move, like how much you want to or need to.
You know, I really like it here.
I do know it's going to be a lot of work, but I've also moved many times in my life, so I am a little concerned about the short time frame that we're probably working with, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, how much stuff you have. Yes. That's true. I will probably have to take this opportunity to get rid of some things. Unfortunately, probably books, which is just really the saddest thing. I love books. I am a reader of books, but I'm also a collector of books. Oh, books. We didn't talk about this. I don't know that anybody had, but has anyone picked up Jeanette McCurdy's new book that just came out like last week? I haven't been able to get my hands on it yet. I really want to. I put in a request for Libby, but of course, because it's new, I'm like 130th in line. I'm never seeing that book on Libby. But I really want to read it. So I might just have to buy it. You saw the audiobook on Spotify? Yeah. Okay, let me get another little beach grass, but this one over here. I'm really curious about it because I think I started reading her memoir when it first came out, but then I ended up listening to the audiobook because usually if someone releases a memoir, if they are narrating it themselves, I always prefer to listen to their, well, almost always. Some people aren't the best narrators, but I generally prefer to listen to them narrate their own story because like they're telling a story about their life, you know what I mean? Like hearing them tell it just feels really, I don't know, it just feels better to me than reading it if it's possible. And I loved her memoir. It was so well written. It was so just like deep and good. And this new book is a fiction book. It's a novel, but I feel like based on the actual writing
Some people are worth melting
of her memoir, I feel like this one's gonna be good. You enjoy hearing them narrate it too? Yeah. Honestly, novels, I can kind of take or leave audiobooks. It depends on how invested I am in the story, and how easy it is to follow. But autobiographies and memoirs, I always want to listen. I think we're pretty much done. I might have to go through and do some fine tuning, but this area is not too bad. You know whose memoir I heard was pretty good, but I haven't had a chance to pick it up yet? Paris Hilton's, that I think came out last year or the year before. I heard it was actually really good. I don't really know a single thing about Paris Hilton. This area is boring. What do I do about this? Add more path. No worries, Kitty. We're getting ready to wrap up, actually. You really loved her book? Really? I might have to pick it up. I don't know why that song, the music just sounded like the beat was about to drop. I was so, I was like, what is happening? Oh my. That one really threw me for a loop. Okay. That right there. It'll be spying at me over the grass. Oh, well, it's gonna be trying to spy over the grass. It's the thought that counts. A little creepy, Snowgy. I mean, here's the thing. I a little bit hate it, but I think I hate it enough or not enough. I hate it the amount that's like fixable with just a little bit of tweaking, I think, is what I'm trying to say. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the best thing in the world. This is boring, but that's a little bit none of my business. Looks super cute. It looks okay. It's all right, but this is our first... Not the menu I wanted. Also not the menu I wanted. This is the first section of Wishblossom Ranch that we've decorated. Silver Summit. Little wintry moments. I do like the entrance to this. I think that's kind of nice. And I got to do some resource grinding to get myself in a position to be able to decorate some of the other biomes. That's the thing. These build kits, the amount of resources, my goodness. It's difficult. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up. Let me go ahead and see if anybody else is streaming over on YouTube. It feels like it's like the first week that I'm not going to be streaming this weekend in a long time. I won't be back until Sunday, but we'll have fun on Sunday. Not sure what we're going to be playing next week, but we'll figure it out. Thank you again, New, for bringing your community over and everybody who came over with that raid. We are going to just wrap up if you're over on Twitch, but on YouTube, we're going to go see Opal, who's starting a new Switch save of Dreamlight Valley. So please stop by, show some love if you have the time. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night and take care of yourselves and actually a wonderful handful of days until Sunday. I'll see y'all soon. Goodbye, everybody.